Well, I don't need to lie no more. Nowadays, all I do is shine, take a breath and ease my mind. And she don't cry no more. She tell me that I get her high, cause an angel's supposed to fly. And I ain't asking why no more. Oh no, I take it if it's mine. I don't stay inside the lines. It ain't 2009 no more. Yeah, I know what's behind that door. Yeah, okay, you gotta jump in to swim. Well, the light was dim and this light was sin. Now every day I wake up and breathe. I don't have it all, but that's alright with me. Take it nice and easy, took a flight to see me. Send you back home with a light that's beaming. The whole team about to figure it out. We ice cold, that's what winter about. And sometimes, I wish I took a simpler route. Instead of having demons that's as big as my house. Have a ball with it, dribble and bounce. Cause the party ain't over till they kicking me out. Yeah, isn't it funny? We can make a lot of money. Buy a lot of things just to feel a lot of ugly. I was high and muddy. Looking for what was looking for me. But I don't need to lie no more. Nowadays all I do is shine, take a breath and ease my mind. And she don't cry no more. She tell me that I get her high, cause an angel's supposed to fly. And I ain't asking why no more. Oh no, I take it if it's mine. I don't stay inside the lines. It ain't 2009 no more. Yeah, I know what's behind that door. Yeah, they ask me what I'm smiling for. Well, because I've never been this high before. It's like I never felt alive.
It's tough.
Yeah, man.
It's extremely tough.
Hard to heavy, man.
So for everybody that doesn't know, Friday, September 7th, 2018, Mac Miller was found dead in his apartment from an apparent overdose. And this one was rough for me, guys.
Difficult.
You know, like
Difficult.
death is around us, right?
Right.
And you hear a lot about, you know, people dying, like, you know, Aretha just passed. You know, in my lifetime, Prince has died. XXX Tentacion, Michael Jackson. You know, but
And more.
this, a lot of people,
along.
like a lot of people have, you know, passed, prominent figures in just the world.
Right.
But this one bothered me a lot more than anybody else.
Right.
You know, and I think it's really because like Mac Miller. The first time I ever smoked weed, I hope my mom doesn't hear this, but it was to Mac Miller's Outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like and when I was 14, 15, 16 in high school, like I was listening to Kids and Best Day Ever.
Right.
And you know, like I kind of grew up with him as he grew up with his music. So this one really bothered me. Really sad, really emotional. And it's just sad to see him go.
Right.
It's sad to see him go.
And it sort of means more specifically to this show, to this podcast, because our very first episode 0, we started off the show with Mac Miller buttons on his.
Yeah,
on his
we did.
thing.
We did. That is very true.
And
I forgot about that.
And that allowed so much leeway for us. That allowed so much opportunity for us. For me to start something so. I guess what I would say is it's pivotal in the community.
Yeah.
I mean, we got so many listeners at this point, and it's come to a point to where like we have a platform, and we're responsible for saying something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And Mac Miller, he's what started this show.
Yeah.
My voice, Rax on Zach's voice, King Midas's voice. That's not the first show you hear on. That's not the first voice you hear on this show.
No, it's Mac Miller. Yeah.
The first voice you hear on this show, that's Mac Miller.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And so
that's actually crazy to be. I really forgot about that.
And so for us, it means something a little bit more different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something a little bit more special. You know
I think that Mac was just a part of an era. I feel like from the years of 2009 to like 2013.
That's an era.
A certain group of special individuals, like whether it was famous, whether it was even in college, like UNT, that specific era.
Right.
The people that came through that era just just worldwide were special. So he was a part of that era, like with Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, Wale.
Yeah, Cole.
He was just a part of just
Kendrick, a lot of those guys
it was a
came
lot.
up during that
Frank
time.
Ocean, Schoolboy Q. It was just a lot of special people that came through that era, and it also gave forth to like a newer genre at the time, which was college music.
Yeah,
like the Woody Awards, like the Asher
Rock,
Ross. Yeah, man. And it was crazy to watch that era just happen as a teenager.
So what are
as a conscious teenager that can appreciate what was going
man.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Like me, Zach, and like we not the people that type to sit back and allow something to be happening in life and not realize how special it is in the moment.
Yeah.
I think if y'all two, my very best friends, as very introspective people, bro, y'all look at a moment and know like, dog, this is something special, bro.
Yeah, man.
And now Mac, he's getting a lot of his flowers when he can no longer smell them.
Yeah, man.
He can no longer smell them flowers, but he's getting a lot of them now. But what I'm saying is, y'all knew it was special when it was happening.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that because Ugly God tweeted the day he died that he said, remember when Mac dropped his album the same night as Astroworld? Y'all were saying y'all hear some who still listens to him and tell him to keep it.
Mm-hmm.
He said that him and Mac had a whole conversation about it. And he said, and Mac Miller himself said, he literally told me, well, Ugly God said that Mac Miller told him that if he died, people would act like they never said it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and it's really, you know, like,
Oh, that's crazy.
I think it's really unfortunate, you know, because we idolize musicians and famous people in a way to where we kind of treat them like they're circus animals or show acts and stuff, and like we really forget at the end of the day, like beyond anything, they're regular human beings just like the rest of us. And you know, I saw a lot of people saying "rip" and "rest in peace" and you know, check on your friends.
Right.
Very dismissive.
And I feel a little different about it because you know, like everybody who dies from an overdose isn't depressed. Everybody who, you know, these things happen to, you know, like it's not a check on your friends. Like from you know, the feedback and the responses that we've received from a lot of these other famous people that, you know, have known and connected with him, like Mac was a beautiful soul. You know, he was energetic and excited and genuinely loved and happy about a lot of things that were going on in his life. And it's really hard for me, you know, because just to see, you know, such talented people, and not that he owes us his talent, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's just a gift that, you know, God gave him and allowed him to use and to have a platform and to just be that person. You know, but it's unfortunate to see us take that kind of stuff for granted and then in turn, you know, to watch him go. You know, so I really, 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 really am upset about this one. You know, because like I said, like these guys are people.
People.
Right.
Regular, degular
and
people.
it's really unfortunate to see, you know, just someone, just a person, like
a human.
A human being die from an overdose on drugs. Like that it's unfortunate, you know, because he was excited about the tour he had coming up in October. You know, like I don't think he planned for this to happen, but you know, like it's cliche, but it's really cliche, but you know, even in this past week, like we've really been introduced and really it's been put in our face what drugs do to people. Like from the Bobby and Whitney, you know, biopic that was released, and to see, you know, how crack, you know, ruined their lives in a lot of ways, and you know, to see, you know, Mac, who, you know, he said he was smoking weed when he was really young.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but he said, you know, he said like weed at one point, like weed stopped doing it for him. Like he was drinking lean. It was like the leanest of lean. You know, so it's just unfortunate to see somebody have to utilize that as a coping mechanism for whatever it is that was, you know, taking place in his life.
Because you finna get that back. Can I chime? And you got something you want to say really quick before I chime?
Oh, go ahead. I know where you're headed with that.
Because for me, I am not insensitive to the period of mourning. I understand that we need to mourn this man that was amazing talent. I mean, and he used that talent and he gave to us. He gave to us out of his heart. He gave us music. I mean, Mac was releasing mixtapes.
He gave love to other people too. Like,
it was free, bro.
It
was free music, man. Bro. I mean, music that was carrying young dudes. Like I said, you were saying, I'm sorry. It was an era, bro.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
It was an era, bro, and it was an era that carried us. You know what I mean? This is personal to us. You know what I mean?
Man. Like
this is something that the old heads can't talk about because it wasn't your era.
Yeah, no.
This is ours.
Mac Miller was 26 years old.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he died at 26.
Exactly. And I'm 25, and so this right here, this music was for us, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's the line say? This shit is for us, nigga. This shit was for us. You know what I mean?
He's on my feet. Yeah,
and for me, bro, it's important that we bring up the topic in which how he passed.
Yeah.
Because that's what J. Cole was talking about the entire album of KOD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to be sensitive to our period of mourning, but this podcast released a week later, and I still want to talk about it while it's still relevant and still pertinent in people's mind, bro. Like this drug addiction stuff.
Drug
real,
kills
bro.
you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Drugs kill you.
But
that is real, bro. What was you finna say?
Well, I think the lens we really have to look at it, because I think like the drugs, as far as Mac goes, and a lot of other artists have went, is even as far as Fredo.
Yeah.
When you listen to the music, they talk about it a lot because that is what is a part of their lives.
Right.
So it's very dismissive to say put down the drugs because you got to think about it. You think about how you do things in your everyday life, like to drive your car and go different places. Like for something to be that intricate to your life to make it.
It's a part of it.
It's a part of it, man.
I remember reading the autobiography of Gucci Mane and him saying like in the autobiography that he was drinking lean in order to cope with everything else he was doing. He made that song Wasted in Vegas off of lean, pills. He was doing all the drugs. And he made the song Wasted, one of the most famous Gucci songs that really propelled him into a new platform, bro. Wasted, he was not in a good point in his life when he made that, bro.
Like, it's really crazy, especially with drugs. Drugs and mental health, they tend to go hand in hand, man. Like, even to heal mental health, even to for what you feel like to cope with mental health, they tend to go really hand in hand. And it's just like, as far as like watching the people to say, you know, put down the drugs, people, like put down, like as a person who's experienced like mental health, you have to like, you know, problems with mental health. You know, I went through a depression like back in like 2016, right after graduation. Like I experienced that. Luckily, I didn't turn to drugs to help me cope. It was other, you know, coping mechanisms. But as far as drugs go, it's like when you are dealing with those type of issues, you tend to look to find anything to grapple on to kind of like get you through. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's really sad to see Matt go like this, because like anyone who's listened to him,
great talent.
People love him. Like people love him. But if you listen to the music, man, oh my God, it has literally been like Fight the Feeling.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, just to even kind of go there, like on Ab Soul's song Drugs, he said, "I can't help myself. I think I need some help." Like that's a Mac Miller line. You know what
crying
I'm
for
saying?
help, man. This
like I think it goes far beyond like checking on your friends. Like I've said that, like a lot of times, you know, you can have supportive people in your life and that still not be enough. Like,
can I touch right there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I touch right there? Yeah. Because a lot of the tone, a lot of the echoes behind this has been check on your friends.
Yeah, man, it's not enough to check on your friends.
What are you saying? What do you? You finna hone in on it, bro? Because a lot of the tone has been check on your friends.
I don't think it's just checking on your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes like it really goes beyond that. Like you should absolutely be a brother or a sister or a confidant, a support system for the people around you, the people you love. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with getting help, you know, like real, genuine, true professional help. Yeah, like if you need to go to therapy, if you need to go to rehab, like these things save lives. And, you know, beyond him being a musician, like, cause I don't care about that right now. Like to see somebody that was 26 years old with an immense amount of life left to live die from a drug overdose is unfortunate, because he didn't get the chance to ever get married. He didn't get the chance to have a daughter or a son. You know, to be able to put love into somebody else in the form of a child. You know, there was so much left for him to do just in his own life that he never got the chance to do. You know, so it's not fuck the music, right? Like, to see a 26-year-old man die from an overdose,
means so much to everybody too.
Right,
it was a lot of
y'all my very best friends. I turned 26 in 2 months.
Yes, man, it's crazy.
You know, so I don't want to keep seeing that happen.
Was you finna chime in?
No, you got it.
I don't want to keep seeing that happen. And another thing, you know, that was really kind of bothering me, I felt like a lot of people were coming at Ariana Grande
Right, that's a big part of it, man.
Yeah,
that's a
like
big
you can't
part
blame
of it, bro.
the people around.
And she actually released her little Instagram post. She posted a black and white picture of her kissing Mac on the cheek, and a lot of people are bashing her, saying she was the problem, she was the issue. You the reason why he did this. You know what I'm saying? If you would have stuck by his side, maybe this wouldn't have happened, bro. Listen, man. Listen, I got a brother named Rax on Zach, bro. He say this shit all the time, bro. If ifs and buts was candy and nuts, nigga, we would all have a Merry Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And we can talk about what shoulda, woulda, coulda happened if Ariana Grande would have stayed. But she left him because of the addiction.
Yeah,
bro.
she did.
She wasn't trying to get tied into that, man.
Yeah, sometimes,
you
bro,
know
you got to do that, man. When a situation is toxic, bro, you can't necessarily stay around to see what happens after. You got to love from afar.
Right.
Like, even a lot of people who have kind of talked about, Mac's depression, somebody around him should have did something. Man, my very best friends were with me through 2016, and they did not even know this was happening. Like, yeah, they could feel something happening, but when you ask somebody, are they all right? And they give you the very happy answer, like, oh, it's all good, man. I'm good. Like, you want to, grapple onto that positivity, but deep down, it's not there. So the only way that it'll change, man, is if that mental change, bro.
So just to kind of really get some clarification of what you're saying, and like sometimes to be helped, you have to want to be helped.
You have to, man. That's really what it is, man. Like some people will shoulder that load.
Right.
Very strong people. When you're like a strong guy like Mac, bro.
Yeah.
You feel like I'm gonna handle this myself.
Exactly. Yeah. That's true.
I'm gonna let it speak through the music.
Very true.
I'm gonna get my own personal therapy.
I'm gonna pour into everybody else.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna figure out a way to make this work. But
sometimes you gotta take that initiative to care for yourself.
Yeah, right? Man.
A lot of other people to care for you too,
crazy.
but yeah.
A lot of people don't see the other side of it working out. And that's the sad truth, man.
And I feel like, I don't know, the point that I wanted to reinforce and just kind of, I guess, get to everybody was that, like, these people are human. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people are human. Like, from Ariana Grande, who, like, Ariana Grande isn't somebody who ruined Mac Miller's life. Like, Ariana Grande is a person who's dealing with a loss of somebody she loved. Like,
yeah.
And then on top of that, you got to get on the internet and, like, see people say, "Oh, you killed him." Like, that's shitty. Like,
that's shitty human.
And that's shitty. And like I said, like, we need to stop treating celebrities like they're not people. We got to stop treating them like they live on this different playing field or this different plane of life. Because at the end of the day, like, when they go home, they take their pants off, eat shit, and sleep like the rest of us do. So I just want to say, Mac Miller, one, we appreciate you. And I think that,
close out,
I think that we need more people in the world like Miller. It's funny because everywhere I've seen, like on Twitter, everybody had a picture with him. Like, everybody.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's touched a lot of people. And to see like all these different celebrities talk about their experience with him, like, we need more people in the world who just give genuine love. And just allow people to be themselves. So yeah, check on your friends, sure. But I think it goes far beyond that. Like, if we're in a position of pain, hurt, and sorrow, we're going through things, it is okay and it's cool to seek help. Like, forget all that other stuff that you hear, like, or the stigmas associated with a lot of that stuff, especially as it pertains to mental health, depression, and drugs. There are people and resources that you can utilize to put yourself in a better position to live, to survive, and to thrive in life.
Yeah. I appreciate you rounding out that topic, bro. But there's some other shit. There's some other shit I want to talk about here in Dallas, bro. If I can get the siren, because this is the last sound. A lot of niggas hear before it's the end. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Before it's the end of their story, this is the sound a lot of niggas get, bro. Too many of people just like you, just like me. This is the sound that they hearing before that they execute it unjustly.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? This week, and I won't call it this week, it was last week, in Dallas, Texas.
Friday, right?
Yeah.
That was Friday too.
That was Friday around.
Friday morning. Friday morning, yeah.
That was Friday morning, man. I want to talk about Botham Jean. I just want to touch on him for a little, man. I wanted to make sure we just say his name and give him a second, bro. Botham Jean
was murdered.
Cold blood.
26.
like
26 years old. And again, I turned 26 years old.
Wow, man. I know he was 26.
What we've got to talk about, bro, is the fact that this man just a few days ago in Dallas, Texas, was murdered by a police officer
in his own apartment.
In his own apartment for no reason at all. Understand this. If there's somebody trying to open my door, because that's happened before. I've been in an apartment complex where somebody's been trying to open my door. I would open the door and say, hey, bro, are you, I think you got the wrong apartment or something like that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's exactly what this man did. He answered the door to his apartment and was executed. Unjustly.
This really upsets me, because, I mean...
In the 214, bro.
Yeah,
this happened here in Dallas, man. Primary Colors Podcast, we wouldn't be right if we didn't use this platform that we have in Dallas to speak on something like this. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel like...
Tell me your thoughts,
they tell you when you get pulled over by an officer to put your hands on the wheel and comply. Mm-hmm. They tell you to be respectful. They tell you to do all these things. And like I said, we put people on this pedestal, like this man was at home. Mm-hmm. He just opened his door and got killed by a cop. You know what I'm saying? So to hear, and to see people say things like, just you got to put yourself in a position to survive. Sometimes you can. A lot of times you can. Like there's nothing to me that is more criminal
I don't even need to sound
in the world than to be like black and to be a man, and to just watch this unfold and to hear this story, like, rest in peace to Botham Jean, to a king, who had once again had plenty of life to live. It's just sad, it's sad.
And you want to go?
Well,
you want to go before I go? Because I got a lot. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, man.
Go ahead.
Just to keep it short, man. This is not the first time I've heard this.
Right.
This is what sucks.
Speak on
just
that.
Because when you hear this, you've become so numb to it that the only reason you're devastated is because it keeps happening.
And it shouldn't be happening.
It's not you're devastated because it happened. You are happening because you are devastated because it keeps happening.
Yeah.
Like that's a different bag to really be in. Like as far as like where you're no longer crying, you're no longer like gasping. At this point,
it's
you're
not
sighing.
It's not shocking.
Do you know the difference between a gasp and a sigh? Mm-hmm. A sigh, typically, you expect it. Mm-hmm. A sigh is like, I can't believe this. It's just like a accepting that it's happening, and that's really as a black person and a black man, that's devastating, actually, man.
Right.
Especially if it keeps happening in Dallas, man.
Like I think the cliche, it's cliche, but like that genuinely could have been any of us.
Mm-hmm. Any of us.
And I don't mean that in an insensitive way to take away from the life that this man lived.
Right.
But like
Jean,
we're all at risk of just being black in America.
And nigga, that's what I want to talk about today. That's exactly what I want to get at today. You got to understand, bro. You talking to three niggas that got some regular ass jobs that go to work every day. You understand what I'm saying? Zach got to be at work at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm there at work every morning working a professional job, right? My job is mad professional, right? But that's the problem with this one for me. That's why it rattles me. Because they tell you, if you just make it out the hood, that ain't gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
If you don't play your music too loud, that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
This not gonna happen to you. If you make sure you respectful to cops, this won't happen to you. You gotta understand, this nigga was in Southside Flats.
That's downtown, man.
Me personally, right now, I cannot afford to live in Southside Flats. You understand what I'm saying?
Man.
It's expensive as fuck. It's in a nice part of Dallas. All the professionals live there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You cannot live there unless you making at least 50 racks a year. At least. That's an expensive ass apartment complex, dog. You understand what I'm saying? This man was in his home at a very nice, safe area. You could leave your door open in the Southside Flats and ain't shit gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? This man had made it, and I don't like to assume that every black person comes from a low socioeconomic status. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to assume that. No matter what it was for him growing up, where he was at currently, where he was at his position, was in a position of privilege. It was in a position of, wow,
I'm supposed to be safe.
I made it.
Can we give his checklist off of? Because
go ahead,
like
go
you
ahead,
said,
bro. Because
there's a certain checklist that we've all been told that if you meet this criteria, you're safe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been trying to strive. The fact that we as black men have to strive to meet a criteria not to die is nuts, man.
It's fucking absurd. It's not just nuts. It's absurd.
It's like, as a black man, you got to think about this criteria at all times. Mm-hmm. So his criteria that he met is that he had a bachelor's degree. Check one. He had no criminal history.
Check the block.
Check two. He was an amazing student.
Check the block.
Amazing citizen.
Check the block.
And he also loved God.
You understand what I'm saying? Check the block.
He was also not driving in a car. He also did not attack the officer. He didn't even pose as a threat.
Check the block, bro.
He just was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
He was in the right place at the wrong time.
Fuck that.
That's what I mean.
He was at the right place.
Our right places are the wrong places. If you
there are no safe spaces.
That's what I'm saying.
There are genuinely no safe spaces.
The house is supposed to be an untouched space.
And you gotta listen, my nigga. You gotta listen to how the heck, man. This is why what we do here, putting out information, putting out perspectives. This is why what we do here, reading articles. You gotta look at how these articles are worded, bro. All these articles are worded in favor of the officer, saying that she was just off of her job, still in the mental duty of what she was doing.
There's no fucking excuse.
Bro, fuck that. You're not talking to a nigga that don't know about rules of engagement. You gotta understand, bro. I've been in the Army 7 years. You understand what I'm getting at? Yeah. I know about rules of engagement, bro. Yeah. I gotta listen, man. When I graduated from UNT, the year before I became in as a freshman, there was a person at UNT who was a Army soldier who was sentenced for 10 years because he quote unquote tortured somebody that he had captured as a prisoner of war. Yeah. Check this out. Let me give you the background. He takes the person's head, right? He takes her head. He knows this person has intel on on his soldiers, right? He didn't lost 3 soldiers or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. He's in charge out in Iraq, bro. Yeah. He takes the person's head, he puts the head in the bucket, and he shoots outside the barrel twice. Mm-hmm. I think he shot outside the barrel twice or 3 times, right? Mm-hmm. And he said, tell me where the fuck these people are coming from trying to kill my people because I'm going to save my people. He was sentenced to 10 years, bro. Yeah. For shooting outside of a bucket, quote unquote, torturing a fucking insurgent, bro. Yeah. You gotta understand this, man. Yeah. You're not talking to a nigga that don't understand rules of engagement. Yeah. I know that if I go to fucking Afghanistan or whatever, there's a certain extent to where even if a person was to point a weapon in my direction, I wouldn't be able to react because that's their right.
Right, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You are a fucking public servant meant to serve and protect. I don't give a fuck if you was tired, nigga, you hungry. I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that. You can't tell me none of that because I know what rules of engagement sound like and what it looked like, my nigga. And you killing this man that opened the door to tell you, hey, you at the wrong fucking door? You putting keys in the wrong door?
They supposedly had known each other.
And they pitching the story, bro. They're pitching the story as if she was simply on the job still in her mind. I give up. You understand what I'm saying? She was still in a space of where hey, I am on the job. I was threatened on the job. It caught me off guard. I shot this nigga. Fuck that, bro. If you know what rules of engagement means, you know police can't just shoot any fucking body, bro.
But they do.
But niggas. You understand what I'm saying?
It's just...
Yeah, man.
This shit only applies to when it's a nigga involved on the tail end, bro. Yeah. And if you understood the relationship between black men and the white woman, right, the white woman, she is oppressed. She is just as oppressed as many other people in America. Yeah. But to America, she is a staple in America. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And so the government systems, they protect her in a way that they don't protect anybody else. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
And we are left to deal, my nigga Emmett Till, bro. We are left to deal with the backlash of that, bro. Yeah. You understand what I'm getting at? Yeah. And this man was killed in his own home. Yeah. Doing nothing but looking outside his peephole, seeing an officer and answering the door. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck else can you do?
Yeah. Nothing. You can't.
Yeah. I think what makes...
What else?
I think as a community, what's making us most mad is two things. The first thing is the way the story is being sold, which is the biggest thing
that shit killing me, bro.
Always it's not
me,
it's every time.
It's not necessarily a situation. It's just kind of like the way it's being sold is kind of looking like it's gonna lean towards her being kind of just out of it, tired. When we've seen many cases just like this, we've seen Mike Brown. We've seen a lot of different people. It leaned towards the white person was in trouble, and they had to do what they had to do. Because
we're always the villain and always the threat.
The other part of it is, I don't necessarily know if she would have responded to him if he was white.
Talk that shit, bro. Talk that
like
shit, bro.
Him being a black man, it's not necessarily the outright racism that makes the community mad. It's the small things. It's the small, things that you think about black people. Naturally, a black man being in front of you in a home that you thought was yours, you naturally think that he's a burglar. As opposed to if a white man was in your home, you naturally think, oh, am I in the right place?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta realize why that shit is sketchy, bro. Knowing his background and knowing how people react when they open the door to seeing a police officer, this why this whole shit is sketchy to me.
My thing is,
how do you open the door when you see a police officer? Excuse me, officer, can I help you?
Yeah.
He didn't open the door on some knuck if you buck shit.
Yeah.
I promise you that.
Yeah.
He didn't open the door saying, what the fuck you doing at my door? No, he opened the door, officer, can I help you? And was still shot.
And my thing is, he probably wasn't even dressed like he was robbing the house.
What?
He's probably dressed in like night clothes or basketball shorts.
Come on, man.
It doesn't matter what you're dressed in.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, irrelevant to them. It doesn't matter.
You want to close us out on that, bro? Because it really don't fucking matter. That's the point.
Like I said, it
don't fucking matter.
There's not much to say. There's nothing I can say because there's no advice I can give. There's no uplifting point for me to make. Like at the end of the day, like, we're trying to survive every day.
Right.
Yeah, man.
We.
It just feels like, man.
We the people.
It just feels like at this point we're trying to what do we do to be safe? Like, what's the criteria that we meet at this point?
There's
nothing you can do. You can't throw your hands in the air. You can't obey the law. You can't even be in your house.
You can't wear a suit.
What can you do?
There's nothing.
That's what we're trying to explain. Like, there's nothing you can really do to stop this.
Mm-hmm. And the point I want to make is that we are finna do what niggas are literally forced to do every fucking day. We're gonna hear this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hear this tragedy. We're gonna mourn his life. We're gonna speak his name, Botham Jean. Oh my gosh. To your family, we send our condolences to everyone connected, everybody with black skin, that everybody with white skin. If you're connected to this, we send our condolences to you and hope that you create some kind of action, whether it be micro or macro, to change some shit like this. But what we're about to do right now, we're about to do what every nigga is forced to do in their life. We're about to hear this tragedy. We're about to mourn him. But what the fuck we gotta do at the end of the day? Push on, bro.
Gotta accept it.
You gotta accept it and you gotta push on, because that's fucking America, bro. So I just want to give 10 seconds as a moment of silence to my man. And what we gonna do on the Primary Colors podcast here today, we're gonna restart the show, man, because there's nowhere to go after this.
Yeah.
There's no topics that you can talk about after this, bro. That's a show. R.I.P. Mac Miller, R.I.P. Botham Jean. There's no show after that.
Yeah.
All we can do is do what niggas do every day. Hear some bullshit like this and just restart the show. That's what we're gonna
restart life, yeah.
I just want to give him 10 seconds as a moment of silence, bro.
Hold on.
Gotta restart the show.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right to the left.
Yeah.
Right to the left.
Hey.
Right to the left.
Yeah.
Right to the left.
Sounds beautiful, man.
Hold on.
I got big racks on Zach. Ain't nothing small about him, baby. I got my homie King Midas on the track.
I got this comb on
It's Bugatti.
Yes, sir.
I'm strong in this Bugatti.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey. Nah, niggas be doing the slow one.
Yes. I see what y'all niggas on today. I see what y'all niggas on today.
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Look. This is Trevon from the Primary Colors Podcast, and oh my God, we got big racks on Zach. Ain't nothing small about him, baby. How you feeling today, brother?
Hey, man, you know what? I'm excited.
Hey, man, pick that energy up, nigga.
I'm excited to talk my shit.
Fucking
I'm excited to talk my shit.
You want to hug it out? You want to hug it out?
King
Midas. You've been asking for a lot of hugs today.
Look, man.
This is the third time you asked for a hug today.
Your ass because you look like a Care Bear hugging ass, nigga. King Midas in the motherfucking building, my nigga. How you feeling today, my nigga?
Definitely got on this King of the Hill ass flannel. I'm finna rip your ugly ass up.
Hey, why you got this scorpion? Nigga, that's an eagle, though. Nigga got on a scorpion shirt, but it's an eagle.
Shout out to the Black Student Experience, my nigga. And we are not in this home. We are not in this home alone today. First and foremost, I want to shout out our fucking engineer X, my nigga, AMX, my nigga. Thank you. My nigga deserve air horns every fucking time,
Put the
bro.
basketball
Give my
shorts
nigga X. Give my nigga X them fucking air horns, bro. I want X to have them fucking air horns today, baby.
Damn, you are really on 10.
Look.
Taz is with us too, though.
Look.
Taz is here.
Taz is here, my nigga. Can you
filming?
Bro, can you say what's up?
Say what's up, Taz. What's good? What's popping?
What's popping, my nigga?
We also got some more guests in the building.
Hey, and our guest today, bro, I don't think the studio been this fucking hot since we been here, my nigga.
It ain't been this hot since we been here.
Both of them bad as Michael Jackson on the album, my nigga.
Okay,
talk
ladies.
my shit, my nigga.
Okay, ladies.
We got Key in the building. Oh my God. Baby girl, how you doing today?
Good. She said
It's
she
good to see you. You want to say what's up to the people? Yeah.
Who else we got in the building?
Yeah. Hold up. For the next one, I need to put that motherfucking Lil Wayne.
Okay.
You gotta light the lighter.
Light it up. You know what I'm saying?
We got Bree in the building. Bree. Tell me something. How you feeling today? You feeling great?
It's a good day.
God damn it. It's definitely a good day. It's definitely a good day. It's a spectacular day because in the community, we got hella black businesses going on. I want to shout out.
A girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
For fucking ever, man. I want to shout out Cardi B because, nigga, that's the topic today. We got black businesses out here.
What else we got?
Black beef.
We got black beef. Let's
We got
talk
black
about
beef
it.
today, man.
Let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it.
into the shits,
hop
my
into
nigga.
it, my nigga.
Let's get right into the shits, my nigga.
And pop us off.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj
And Cardi B. Had we'll call it an altercation. A spat, if you will.
A spat.
They had a spat, if you will, just last week.
Yeah.
Just last week, my nigga. And
at Fashion Week. This
At
weekend,
fucking
at Fashion Week.
At Fashion Week. That's just like niggas, ain't it?
We were
Bring the beef everywhere with you. You know what I'm saying? What Cardi B say?
She gonna have beef with me
Forever.
Forever, ho. We worry about clothes, but bitch, you can get it too. Call me the can man because anybody can fucking get it.
What their hands rated?
All right, Adrian Broner.
What their hands rated?
So my nigga.
E for everybody.
E for everybody, my nigga.
You gonna get D for drop, though, ass.
Wait. D for drop. Who would get dropped in the fight, Zach? I gotta know your opinion. Racks on Zach.
Oh, out of Cardi and Nicki?
Cardi B and Nicki. Who you got going down?
You know who the fuck I'm going
Who
with,
you choosing?
dog. Cardi B, bro. Cardi
One
B,
shoe?
bro.
One shoe?
One shoe, bro.
Even
It don't
with
matter.
the peach pit on her head?
Cardi a little hood, bro.
Cardi is a she
Like-
walked
yeah,
out
like
with
that.
one shoe.
Cardi is the girl that says she'll whoop your ass and will actually do it. Like,
I like that.
believe that shit.
And me personally, I like that, bro, because she about that action. We ain't really about that
look,
talking,
you know what I'm
bitch.
saying?
We
Look,
about that
here,
action.
look, check me out. I appreciate people who are honest, and I appreciate people who do what the fuck they say they gonna do.
Right.
So I believe that Nicki Minaj will get her ass beat the fuck up.
This shit been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, you know, because
It's been a long time coming. This shit like a probate at the goddamn college.
No,
you been waiting for niggas to come out.
You want to know? You want to know what this beef feels like
How
to
I
me?
feel?
It feels like when you know somebody air tweeting somebody on Twitter talking shit.
Yeah, that
But then when they see them, it's like, bro, I didn't say
site.
shit about you. Nah,
Right.
it's like, what are you talking about?
What
Right.
are you doing?
Right.
I've never said anything about you.
Nicki been in her white people bag. You know how white people fucking like ignite the
I'm
situation
standing-
and
I am
like,
not moving.
like the victim, like a bitch.
look,
no.
Hey,
look,
let's get
Nicki,
some context. Let's get some context, bro.
Yeah. Tell us what
Nicki
happened. Tell us what
literally just dissed Travis Scott
Yeah.
A week ago, my nigga.
It was all good about a week ago.
Talking about she talking shit about Astro World Tour, all this shit like that, bro. Yeah. Talking about all this bullshit. We not trying to hear that, bro. Cardi B put up with the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Lil Yachty said it best. Who want the smoke, my nigga? And clearly she was ready to air it out. Nicki didn't want none of them problems. You know what I'm getting at? And so, for me, the problem is this.
Okay.
For me, the problem is this, bro. You got two extremely, I wouldn't call them just regular, two extremely relevant black women making their own fucking bag, right? And you got a hating ass nigga in the weeds, bro. It's always a hating motherfucker in the weeds that's gonna pull up that shit, and it's a real nigga that's gonna stop it.
Who's the hating nigga in the weeds?
Who the hating nigga?
Clearly Nicki, bro.
Yeah.
When I say clearly, my nigga, Cardi B said it herself, bro. Like I'm not fucking having that shit.
Hey, let me play devil's advocate.
I'm
right
not.
Can I please play devil's advocate?
I don't want to fucking hear it. But
I know I don't really even want to fucking hear it, but go ahead. We got to give the opposing. We can't all agree.
Right, we can't.
We can't all agree. We all agree right now, but I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Can you look like you rock with Nicki over there? I ain't going to flex.
You do look like you rock with Nicki. She rock
see.
with the Beehive.
You with the Beehive?
You a Barb?
She with the Beehive.
Are you a Barb?
With the Beehive, but I'm with Cardi.
Okay, we rock. Okay,
Cardi,
what you rocking? What you rocking?
Definitely with the Beehive, watching from afar, being
right.
Like, y'all got that.
Okay,
that's
So you just a bougie and a girl in the corner recording.
Hey, they the safari gift where he eating the goddamn. Oh, this is interesting.
Tell me your perspective on it though, Ant. What are you feeling about the Cardi B and?
So if we can talk about Nicki's perspective for a little bit, man. Niggas been dissing her for like 5 years.
Who is niggas?
People.
I want to get it clear.
The public is really big. Come on, man. Y'all niggas get on. Y'all niggas is on Twitter.
Go ahead, bro.
Y'all niggas is on Twitter.
Go ahead.
Nicki trashed it. This shit whack.
You got
your shit red.
Get your airtime because we need to run this.
So I'm saying, like, if you look at it from her perspective, at this point, she just upset. She upset. You know what I'm saying?
At
like,
what?
she bad. Because niggas have been dissing her for so long. When I say niggas, public, not specific people. She done had so much beef with so many people that at this point, the public don't fuck with her, and they haven't fucked with her for the past 5 years.
Bitch, I'm like your problems.
You know what I'm saying? They haven't fucked with her. Like,
Self-made, bro. Go ahead, though.
Those aren't necessarily self-made, man. Imagine if you're putting out your best work and putting your best foot forward, and niggas telling you trash every chance they get. You gonna be hella mad, nigga.
I don't.
Nick, you spit a poem, niggas like, man, that shit trash, bro. Get that trash ass shit out here. Sorry,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. People would fuck with Nicki if she wasn't tearing herself down. Like, I feel like people don't like Nicki because of Nicki Minaj. Like, Nicki Minaj is still uberly talented. She still makes great music. Yeah. She still does a lot of wonderful things.
Nigga, she got a big ass bag, bro.
Yeah. But Nicki, like, I don't want to offend anybody when I say this, but she talks too damn much. Like
X, she got a big ass bag. What else she got, X? She got a big ass too.
Agree.
So hey, she ain't got no problem. What you saying, Zach?
Yeah, you
my bad, bro. My bad.
All over me.
My bad, bro.
I don't even remember what I was saying, bro.
Now you were saying something about Nicki self-sabotaging herself.
Yeah, like I just feel like she talks too much.
I'm gonna tell you.
True.
I'm gonna tell you what
like
it is.
Hold on. To be a celebrity. Like, you know, a lot of celebrities, like, they really just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just let their music do the talking.
Fabulous.
Like, she does too much talking. And not to say she shouldn't and can't talk, but like, it's like you're talking yourself into a hole. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And I feel like that's why everybody doesn't like her.
True.
And that's why the more she talks, the more damage she's doing to herself. Like, sometimes you just gotta shut up and take your L.
Ain't gonna lie. Nicki's other problem is that she's too fucking regular. Like, so I'm gonna tell you why.
Degular.
Wait, let me tell you what type of regular she is.
Because we the most regular niggas that live our lives in a fucking extraordinary way.
I'm gonna tell you.
We regular as fuck.
I gotta know where you're going with this.
When you famous, it's certain things you don't do. So me with my curious ass.
Talk that talk, man.
Me with my curious ass.
King Midas on Instagram, man.
Somebody was just like, like Nicki was liking like mad tweets, like, you know what I'm saying, from like different people about Cardi, shit like that. Yo. And I went to Nicki's like likes, and she be liking like some regular ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, retweet this if you woke up this morning. Like, she be doing regular nigga shit. Like, she be like this shit, like this shit if you real. Like, yo, Beyonce or fucking Rihanna. Like, she be liking regular shit. Like, when you get a certain level of famous, you don't do certain shit.
Like this tweet for Brown, retweet for Clear.
Like this tweet for a real talk, nigga. Like, get the fuck
like this for a DM, to be honest DM.
Yo,
like, nigga,
one of the likes that it said if LLC isn't in your top 5, you need to reconsider your actions in life. Like, my nigga, Beyonce is not saying like
Not
if
at all.
Rocket ain't in your top 5, you need to reconsider. Nigga, that's not the shit you like when you a fucking top tier ass rapper.
Not
B.
at all.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like you shouldn't even be on Twitter like that.
Wait, hold on.
Right. Can I
see this shit?
and Nicki, here's my problem with Nicki, bro. on Queen radio show, let me tell you what Nicki said.
Yeah.
Verbatim. I could not believe how we made ourselves look. Listen, Queen, cause I listen, man, I believe in respecting the queens. You started the shit, girl. Like you the motherfucker that brought this shit up, and you mad that I want the smoke, my nigga. Like,
You can't rock with Cardi.
get real with yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Get real with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? I never listen, man. Listen, bro.
Yeah.
When I was in grade school, I knew for sure there were certain niggas on the motherfucking playground
You just wasn't finna try, huh?
that I could box
Yeah.
and smack the fuck out of, and there were other niggas that I certainly could not.
You just like, hey, boss, you got it.
I certainly
got it,
can.
King.
You got it, Big
Got it,
Smoke.
my nigga.
You got it. I don't want no problems. You understand what I'm saying? And you brought it to the big nigga on the lot. You understand what I'm saying? Cardi done came in, and I believe that she had behind J-Rock the best album of the year. She done came
I
in,
won't disagree with that.
and you talking to Big Smoke like you want the problems, and you mad that she bout it? Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
And she got a nice little shoe throw
Fuck
with it.
Listen,
You know what I'm
bruh.
saying? She got a nice little arm.
I
She
bet
Tom Brady with the shit.
I'm pretty
not
sure
gonna
she
lie.
flicked that hoe ass.
I feel like if when
that hoe
Cardi
on a
fights, she
spiral.
don't pull hair. Like I feel like she actually post up and
No.
drop people.
Her
but she
signature
come up.
move is definitely that shoe throw because that is not the first time I've seen her throw a goddamn shoe in a fight.
Yeah.
That is not my first time seeing that shit. That's
Yeah.
that's how you know niggas. You know that's they move. You know
That's
what I'm
some
saying?
disrespectful ass shit. Somebody like who would throw a shoe, but then who the hell gonna fight with one shoe on? Like
You know how
your
niggas
balance
got
is
they
gonna
move.
be off as hell. You know what I'm saying? You get the slipping and shit. Like
I'm just saying, every nigga got they move. You know, some niggas. You know,
What's
what I'm
your
saying,
move in it? What's your move in the
shirt.
fight?
My move is talk shit first. I'm
What
gonna
you gonna
intimidate you. I'm not finna get into
Okay,
that.
you're
bag,
not gonna
bro.
get in that bag.
I'm not angry enough to get in that bag. I'm not angry.
Okay, Hulk.
What she should have did, bro. She should have took a
Little
motherfucking
baby Hulk
page.
face ass.
Oh, you know what's going?
I ain't even do.
I'm
Look,
not
bro.
scoring right now. We
What
talking about
she-
Cardi shoe.
That nigga head about as strong as Hulk fist, ugly ass boy.
Ooh, hold up.
ripping?
You ripping?
I just
Let me
made
tell you
an
what Cardi should have did.
I made an
Can
observation.
Can I tell you what Cardi should have did?
What?
She should have took a
Shoulda,
fucking.
toulda?
She should have titty head ass. She should have took a page out of her homeboy Meek book and let that shit fucking go, bro. Meek and Drake squashed the beef, man.
Hey,
In that
bro.
same week that you bullshitting, Meek,
we talk
I'm
about
sorry,
that?
Meek and fucking Drake squashed the beef, bro. And I am here for it 1,000%, bro.
So let me ask you,
1,000%, bro. Go ahead.
let me ask you a question.
Right.
Let me ask both of y'all a question.
Mhm.
If y'all are y'all beef squashers? Like if you fought a nigga, would you like be his friend again?
I don't know, man. You done it.
They say boys are easier
You
to
done
judge.
it. We both done it. We both did it. Yo, we was
They-
beefing with the same nigga.
They
I don't
say-
think my beef goes as deep as his.
No,
His
I
span
wasn't.
more
I
years.
wasn't. We weren't beefing. I'm not even gonna talk about that. I've actually fought one of my best friends.
I
Right.
fought one of my best friends.
Right.
Nah,
right.
like we really got to a fight. Like I
we-
punched that nigga.
Can I shout him out? Is it home if I shout him out?
Bro, don't say
Okay,
his
bet.
name.
I won't shout
Don't
him
say
out.
his name.
Because y'all
We
say
not
I
gonna say
hope
his
you on the
name.
show.
Yeah, you hold him
So-
on. We not gonna hold this man too.
All right.
But no, like
You win?
Mhm.
I don't know if you won or not. I don't. You won?
look, bro. Look,
I bet you won't say if you won.
all that shit out there.
Niggas don't like that man that they won.
All right, so you saying what you're saying is that you had beef with a friend, boxed that nigga, and
We
y'all
ain't
squashed
really,
it, and
we
it's
ain't even
cool.
really have beef. Like we just, tempers got the flaring, niggas got the scrapping.
Was that really does Meek count as a friend to Drake though?
I
Like
mean-
a best friend? Like,
I mean, not best friends, but okay. I've again back to the question. If you fought somebody, y'all ain't even got to be like friends. Like let's just say y'all was cool, or like y'all did stuff together. Like even like you know what I'm saying. He was a homie of a homie.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if y'all fought, would y'all be cool with him again?
Niggas can get over beef real easy.
Yeah,
Niggas can get over it. Nigga, you fight,
Taj, you
it's
got
a wrap. You got your rounds. You know
Taj, you
what I'm
got
saying?
you fought that did you been cool with him after?
I feel like you fight.
Yeah.
Like you fight.
You can't be friends with nobody.
Yeah,
you knocked
my
out
nigga
again.
some Doritos.
If you
so
knock
he don't
me
beat
out,
us up
if you
and
knock me out, bro, I never been knocked out. But if a nigga knocked you out, you gotta like kill that nigga.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You gotta kill that nigga.
So
bro.
you gotta win the fight in order to be friends with the nigga after?
Yeah, I feel like if you lost, you can't. You should want to fight again. Like I need that rematch.
So a nigga gotta be neck and neck for it to.
Yeah, that hoe gotta be a tie.
After
If y'all can like amicably, ugh. If y'all can say,
Same. That's my bag, man. Get out of there.
if y'all could say, like it was a tie, I feel like then you could be like cool.
Facts.
Like if it was a tie, we could be cool.
I don't know, man.
How do y'all feel about the whole? How do y'all feel about the actual like him like them being cool again? Like what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Drake tends to rectify relationships after he beefs with niggas.
Is that because he wins?
I don't know. Drake seems like a very friendly guy. He's always looking like he with the open arms and shit like that. Like, niggas confused that Trevon walked out and went to the restroom. It don't even matter. Nigga, we hella casual. We hella casual. Nigga really just got up and went to the restroom.
No. So I feel like Drake is the type of nigga like... I feel like Drake is the type of nigga who will never fight you, but he don't have to fight you. Like, he's the type of nigga that in the school, like, he'll rip you up so bad that, like, you don't want to fight that nigga, but fighting that nigga would just make you look worse.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Drake's the one catching the body on the squad. I don't think
Oh,
Drake...
hell no. What? No.
Drake's not the OVO body catcher.
He not...
You know what I'm saying? Drake's
no.
not that guy for it to, like, you know what I'm saying, be in the body catching bag. You know what I'm saying?
So what are your thoughts about them being cool again? Like, how do you feel about it?
Me personally, bro, I feel like that shit is very important for the culture. I feel like they dynamic was so great. Like Drake was the pop culture bag, like, you know what I'm saying? Very pop, like
aggressive.
Everybody loves him. And Meek Mill was that street bag.
Aggressive.
So I need a fucking dual album.
You need
from them
hell no.
I need it. No,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh no, man.
I don't want to hear no Meek and Drake album.
Y'all don't want to hear a Meek and Drake album at all? Y'all don't?
A song, nigga. Not no
One
album.
song?
Not no album, bro.
Not
I do not want to hear no album.
Why?
Why the fuck do I want to hear, nigga?
I want to hear Meek yell on that hook.
I'm actually tired of joint albums.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like I feel like you can do those things right and just leave them alone after that.
I told
some things don't need a sequel.
I told Trey the other day I would like to hear Quavo and Sway Lee.
Yeah, that's stupid. They're the same person.
No, man.
But anyway, how do you feel? How do you feel about Drake and Meek being cool again?
I honestly, bro, like for me, I just see niggas and think like, if I say some things to you, there's certain things I can't fucking take back. You know what I'm
bro,
saying?
like, bro.
Is that your girl's story?
Hey, no, like, just imagine them niggas like in a club together and somebody play back to back.
And listen, bro. And last week, Kanye said there's a Throne coming out, a Throne 2 coming out. Do y'all want to hear that shit?
Hell
no. Like I said, sometimes you can do shit once and just leave it alone. That whole Throne 2
I hate sequels.
Throne 2 is gonna have like, it's not even gonna be real Jay-Z. It's gonna be like Michael Jackson on that Drake song. Like, that's what it'll be like. Like, Drake is not, I mean, that nigga Jay not getting in the studio with him again. That nigga Kanye is a snitch. He is a rat.
He's a rat,
bro. What? Snitched on Drake?
I don't fuck with Kanye.
Set up Pusha T?
I don't like Kanye, bro.
And now
he didn't set up Pusha T. They knew exactly what they were doing.
We ain't got to talk about that. We ain't even got to talk about that.
He definitely fucking said that.
I fuck with the fact that Meek and like Drake are cool again. You know what I'm saying? Because
they meant so much to the culture.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It means a lot to the culture, and that was like, if you really think about it, like that really was like the first real prominent rap beef of our generation.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Like we haven't had a real rap beef like that in years. Like maybe. If you want to go back to like 05 and like, 06 when it was like Game and 50 Cent. But even then, like, I don't think we've seen something as culturally important and viewable as this beef since like Jay-Z and Nas.
Right.
Man.
And I'm
Jeezy and Gucci, bro.
Nah, no, they're not.
Yeah, I love that, but that was
they're
a little bit.
They're not.
They're
not. And even then, like them niggas they weren't on the stages that these two were. Not even close.
True. That was Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got two rappers at the top of their respective thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing their thing. Like, so I fuck with the fact that they cool again, but bro, I just
who you feel like pussy in?
I don't feel honestly. I got an unpopular opinion. I think the realest thing niggas can do is just like squash it. Like I fuck with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for both of them to say like, look, like there's much more to this than to being this beef. Like, I fuck with that.
Do y'all know if Quentin Miller really lost a leg behind this beef?
I don't think he really lost his leg. He really
Somebody
didn't
said
have
that.
a no. He didn't have a leg.
Oh, he didn't have a leg.
I don't think he had a leg before that.
How was he working
Bro,
at that grocery store?
I don't fucking know, bro. But do you know how crazy
How
it
was
was
that
for
nigga
me?
working at that grocery store
Bro,
pushing them
no,
baskets?
listen,
nigga,
bro.
like-
What?
Do you know how crazy it was for me to see like this nigga's like album cover and he like had like a metal leg, bro?
Yeah.
What? This nigga like
Yeah,
Arizona
man.
from Grey's Anatomy and
Oh,
shit,
you
bro.
a
Like I was confused,
Right.
dog.
You gotta understand.
But it wasn't his Joe from Family Guy bag. No, we not finna do that. We
And-
not finna air Quentin Miller out there. No, don't do that.
And
no.
nigga, I appreciate what this brings to the table, but you gotta understand when I think of fucking the Meek and Drake beef, bro. I honestly think about, or I go back to. You can close it, bro. You can close it. Go ahead, close it, man. What I think about is fucking D'Angelo Russell telling on Swaggy P, bro.
That's
I go back to that.
Wait,
not the same.
I go-
Meek and Drake?
Drake and Meek.
What
are
does
two
what
real
does that have?
niggas
What does that have
was
to
at
do?
odds.
Wait, what does that have to? I don't
Let
get
me
that.
tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Because nobody told on anybody.
In the weeds, there's always a bitch ass nigga trying to hoe. Trying to hoe.
Meek not really
You
a
understand?
bitch ass nigga though.
What?
I know that's what you're alluding to, but Meek's not really a bitch ass nigga. He's just honestly a nigga that was probably coked up at the time that really loves rap music. So in rap music, we all know like ghostwriting shit is just like disrespectful. He was really just calling
I
it
don't
what
care
it
about that
is. You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I get you don't, but rappers, that's what they respected on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
I don't think Meek was necessarily a bitch ass nigga because Meek is probably the realest nigga.
Right.
He bout that shit, man.
I feel like I don't even want to go that far.
Right,
I don't even want to get into that
real
topic.
nigga,
Low
That's
key,
fine. He
that
can do
topic
that.
I just brought up, you know what that shit made me think about, bro?
What?
Shout out to Meek, shout out to fucking Drake. Glad y'all are back friends again. But niggas is still out here being scandalous in these streets, bro. Fucking Jason, Maxiell.
Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna play it quietly for my man.
Fucking-
Really quietly.
Fucking Jason Maxiell.
Gotta do it subtly.
Was y'all privy on that? You know, last week this nigga admits to me cheating on his wife with 50 women during their marriage.
No, it was a little more, brother.
He had sex. No, he
Wait, pause.
he-
Bleep this out. Please bleep this out. Because they bleeped it out on the show.
He admitted to cheating with 50 women during the marriage and having sex with 341 women. Wilt Chamberlain built ass nigga. I've got to know personally, okay, before we hop in this whole infidelity bag that we're about to go in.
The serious infidelity bag.
The infidelity bag.
I don't like you guys being in here with it.
Nah, fuck that shit.
With
Fuck
the
that shit.
infidelity
And-
bag.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
I don't like
Zach, you ever experienced cheating before? Have been cheated on?
Hell yeah, I've been cheated on.
Your word?
Bro, what?
Word.
300 and sometimes.
Fuck, hell no, bro.
Not 50.
Once is enough, bro.
Right, one time
This is enough, bro.
is enough. You ever cheated
Like-
on a girl? Huh? You ever cheated? That ever been your bag?
No.
No? That's cool. Because for me, I can say, hell yeah, I've cheated before, goddammit.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Goddammit, I've cheated before, and I ain't
I was really
fucking afraid to say it, goddammit.
Bro, talk to
Wait,
us, bro.
hold on. I don't
want-
like that.
Fuck
Because
that shit.
you gave him the have you been cheated on? Why you give him the easy one? Why you give him the easy answer? Why the fuck you give us a hero?
Bro, we're best fucking friends. I know what this nigga has been through. You
cheated?
understand what I'm saying?
Anyways.
If we gotta answer,
Zach,
you gotta answer.
I have to answer
In the
shit.
history of life,
I don't have to answer
in the
shit.
history of life, have you ever
I'm a
cheated?
grown ass man, bitch. This ain't no.
Fuck that shit.
Nah, hold
Fuck
on.
that
This
shit.
ain't no grand jury, nigga.
Have I?
He did us
No
wrong.
grand jury, nigga.
Have I?
We
ever
talking
cheated?
about Trevon. Go to you.
Have I ever cheated? Fucking right.
I've been
Okay.
cheated on twice. That's what y'all niggas need to know.
You don't want to tell the other story. Have you ever cheated? Fucking right. You understand what I'm saying? And
You
granted-
said
fucking right. Granted, I'm fucking
Bree,
25
you
years
ever
old. Bree, you ever been cheated on?
No.
Never.
Have you ever cheated?
No.
Have you been in a relationship?
I
Sheesh.
actually haven't, Ann. That's a good question.
Oh,
Word.
see, yeah. Niggas ain't shit. You knew that. You knew that, though. You knew that.
all right, Trevon,
Key-
tell us where you was going
Key,
with this.
love. Key, you wanna? You
You know,
wanna?
I seen your
I've
tweets.
never been cheated on.
What? I can't tell by your
I've
tweets.
never cheated on anybody.
Right, and I think
What's
that
your tweet?
I think that
only had two
you-
boyfriends.
you gotta understand. She's only had 2 boyfriends, but you gotta understand. From me, from my perspective,
Yeah, I want to hear what you want to say.
okay, two boyfriends. Okay, maybe she hasn't been cheated on, but if you've had a substantial amount of boyfriends up to this point, you've been cheated on.
So you saying if you had sex relationships,
fucking don't. Whether you know or you fucking don't, bro. You've been fucking cheated on. You understand?
That's what you think?
And
niggas just Russian roulette with it.
What, bro? Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas up to the age of 25, 26. Niggas really ain't shit, bro. They still
you think so?
Developing, they still growing, they still coming into their whole being as a person. You know what I mean?
That shit not an excuse though.
You gotta, but listen. We'll get into that bag. We'll get into that bag. Is it an excuse? Is it not? But what I'm saying is, bro, a lot of times it's not that niggas don't have a option. It's that they have too many options and they aren't mature enough to make the decision.
Hey, you want to know what women are finna say to that? Bro. You think we don't? You know how many? That's what they gonna say. Like, if you curving two girls, you know how many niggas we curving?
Right.
Because they get chose more than you do.
Easily.
True.
That is a true fact. That is 100% factual. But at the same time, you know what I think?
What?
Women are, unfortunately,
Nigga said unfortunately,
oppressed to the point to they're conditioned to have to think that they have to be with one man.
Society.
You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying?
Society tells women that, okay, you go out, you have sex with a couple guys, you're a hoe, you're a thot, all this stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
A guy does that same action and he's praised for that same thing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
So
men are dealing with certain pressures in society.
You cheated?
And women are dealing with other pressures in society. and the more oppressive pressures are placed on women. You understand what I'm saying? Beyonce, who I cannot wait to see tomorrow. Oh my God.
Are you going?
He is
Girl, I'm on row 19. You better act like
nigga
you know.
Had his beehive shirt on.
Boy.
Trey High.
Hey, bro, can you bring me back some of that tour paraphernalia? She don't have some live ass shirts.
She do have some live ass shirts.
I'll cash out you.
Give me the Jay-Z joint though.
What I'm saying is that women are conditioned, as in Beyonce's song for Flawless. What was it? Yeah, it was Flawless, bro.
I don't know.
Women are conditioned to think that marriage is more important than anything else.
Yeah.
No matter how successful they are as a talented individual, they're conditioned to think that marriage is their achievement goal. You understand what I'm saying?
I think that's such a
Bullshit,
shitty
bro.
expectation.
Bullshit, bro. And
because I think marriage is great. Don't get me wrong, but like, that is not going to be like my biggest achievement in life. Being married to somebody, being somebody's husband. Like,
you want to know the best example of that shit? As much as Michelle Obama has accomplished in life, she's graduated from 2 Ivy League schools.
What is she known as?
She's known as Obama.
Fucking wife?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's her biggest accomplishment.
No, it's not, bro.
Michelle Obama is her biggest accomplishment. That last name is her big.
It's not. You can't have the last name. No, because I'm not even gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you tell that lie.
Listen.
Obama, right?
What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that is actually her biggest accomplishment. I'm saying this is what society says is her biggest accomplishment.
I disagree with that as well.
Is that what they highlight all the time when she comes up? 2-time Ivy League graduate. They say first.
Yeah, first lady, not Obama's wife.
First lady. How do you become first lady?
I mean, that's fine. She absolutely got that position by being married to the president of the United States. But she's the first lady of the United States, and in that position, did plenty of amazing things. Like, I'm not gonna let you disrespect Michelle Obama.
Look at the ladies in the room. Am I wrong?
What we're saying is
she's saying I'm not wrong. Am I wrong?
Is that
they're not gonna list her accomplishments when they name her.
They never name her accomplishments.
Right. They name her as Barack's wife.
Exactly.
That's how they name her, bro.
Mrs. Obama.
Okay, again. Her husband was the president of the United States. Right. If your wife,
you just further
no. Just listen to my point. Listen to my point.
Go ahead.
If your wife was a producer on a show, or like was a hit actor, and you're on the red carpet with her, and you like produced the show or whatever, let's say she's an actor, and you're an actor, or a producer or something, and you're on the red carpet. If she's winning an Oscar, they're not saying, "Oh, this is Trevon, the producer. You're so-and-so's husband." Like, that happens in the world. Like, right. I'm not, I think we're also straying very far from our original topic. We didn't even talk about that. But Michelle Obama, in the discussion, her biggest accomplishment, and nor does society paint the picture that it's being Obama's wife.
Right. What about, okay.
Can we go back to the original point? Let's go back to where we were.
Honestly, I'm at fuck the original point. We had a good conversation.
No, I really want to go back to that.
Yeah, please.
We definitely need to get back in that bag because look.
What about it?
Jason Maxiell is not the nigga to be doing that. because
that nigga look like you on the cool.
My nigga, how many points do you score a game?
Nah, that nigga
Hold on. I'm gonna get on him real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to you.
How many points he scored?
Hold on, no.
He scored 5 points a game in his career.
Right,
like average. Average. So that makes it more believable that Wilt cheated. I mean, not cheated, but like slept with 20,000 women. Because Jason Maxiell, the bench player, is getting 300 on his wife. Like he putting up 300 numbers. And my thing is, the funniest part about this whole situation is Jason Maxiell really tried to sit down in that vest and glasses and look very intelligent in this situation of cheating. Yeah. Knowing all this shit and tried to really look like the innocent nigga. I hate when niggas wear the vest and the glasses.
Look,
I want to say, go ahead, bro.
I'm going to be honest, bro. This nigga's career averages is 5 points and 4 rebounds.
Right.
If I was her, bro, honestly, if I was Brandy Maxiell, bro,
going Brian.
When I found out that nigga cheated on me, I would have just been on his ass. Like, you out here, you a bench warmer. Trying to hit other hoes.
Hot seat ass nigga.
Like, that's what you gotta say, bro. Like, you gotta hit that nigga where it hurts.
Y'all know what his college
No. She gotta be like, that's why LeBron dunked on your ass.
Oh, shit.
That nigga played for the Pistons,
like
too.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
got a dunk, got a windmill on this
she gotta hit that nigga below the belt, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what?
Honestly, fuck that nigga.
That's why your ass got released.
Exactly, bro. Fuck that nigga and fuck Dak, bro. Because this NFL season opener has been quite the fucking spectacle, bro. And y'all mind if I get in the Cowboy bag?
No,
y'all
I don't want to talk about
that Cowboy bag.
We in Dallas, Texas.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Cowboys, bro.
Fuck them niggas. They sorry.
If Jason Garrett get his ass out, I ain't gonna lie, he gotta fucking go, bro. Dak gotta fucking go.
He better need to go.
Understand this, bro. For me, everybody thought he was an amazing quarterback, right? But you gotta understand, bro. When he had that breakout season as his rookie year, that nigga, nobody had your ticket, bro. Nobody had film on you. Nobody knew what you were about. You know what I'm saying? So you throwing these games with no incomplete passes, no fucking interceptions. Great, bro. But nobody had your ticket. Niggas didn't know you, bro. But niggas know you now. And this in year 3, and you bullshitting with my Cowboys?
Look, I've been telling
you. Bro, you're not even a Cowboys fan, nigga.
I love them boys, boy. What the fuck you mean?
Bro, this
nigga was definitely a quill.
I've definitely heard this nigga say he fucks with the Chicago Bears.
I don't, bro. I went to that game with my fucking father.
But
I love Julio Jones. But I'm a Cowboys fan, man. And bro, fuck
you
that.
Talking about this shit by yourself. You talking about this. Nobody wants to
all them niggas.
Fuck the Cowboys.
I just want to make sure I let the Cowboys know.
Look,
I love y'all.
Look, my squad won.
I love y'all. But fuck Dak. And I just want to say, Serena Williams, baby girl, you're the best athlete, period.
Oh, man, they made her cry.
Period.
Nah, yeah.
I hate making girls
baby
cry.
girl, you're the best athlete.
That nigga did not feel bad for that shit at all, nigga.
I want to talk about that.
What about?
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, this weekend was the finale of the U.S. Open, which is a major in tennis. And Serena was in the finals, playing another black woman, might I add. And essentially, she was penalized and had points revoked, or a game revoked in tennis terms, for something that she said to a referee. And it just made me kind of ask a question, because I definitely think, like, in sports, which is aggressive, energetic, passionate, we like try to make women act like ladies, and when they don't, we treat them in a certain way that if it were a man, that wouldn't have happened. And she said that in her post-game interview, that she was fighting for equality, and that
Zach, I don't want to interrupt you, bro, but I just want to mention that you fucking look like Cousin Skeeter. But go ahead.
You do look like Cousin Skeeter.
Go ahead, bro.
You do look like Doug too. You look like Doug, brown skinned Doug.
I just had to say you look like
definitely with that squiggly line on your chin.
Oh my God. Go ahead.
You definitely look like Doug. Wait, and he look like Dilbert.
You got your Tiger Woods.
And he look like SpongeBob with the chin.
You got your Tiger Woods.
You look like
hat on.
SpongeBob with that gap hoe ass nigga.
I told you I was rounding back to like that chin ugly ass
on your back ass.
You look like
it's time. It's that time.
My nigga Anthony.
You thought the time wasn't coming.
Hold up, Anthony. You look like Anthony Anderson. Ugly ass nigga. You look like
he look like what you look like.
What?
You look like Dale from goddamn King of the Hill. I know I said that shit earlier. Coffee bean head ass
nigga.
And you look like.
Can we get back to Serena?
No, I mean we can get back to Serena
when we get back.
But I want to say you look like a ugly ass Supreme pizza, ugly ass nigga. You look like a goddamn toaster strudel, ugly ass nigga. You look like a motherfucking brown sugar cinnamon Pop Tart, ugly ass nigga. I want to get on your ass
baby.
today.
You look like the intelligent little baby.
You look like a burnt Pop Tart, hoe ass nigga.
Burnt Pop Tart, go ahead.
You look like pizza rolls left in the oven with your black ass. Dark ass
get his
nigga.
ass,
You know what they say, time flies when we having fun. We got about 5 minutes on the show. I want you to go ahead and do what you got. Do what you got to say about Serena, bro.
At the end of the day, Serena, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Queen.
I feel bad.
Whether you won or lost. You know, shout out to Serena.
She took it very gracefully too.
Right.
She took it very gracefully.
Y'all see how the real queens congratulate
She
each
let
other?
her have. She was like, "Man, y'all need to stop blaming her. It wasn't her fault. Let her have this. This beautiful young queen won. You know, fair and square on her side. You know, I blame the referee for everything that happened on my side, but it's her side. She played a hard game.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulate her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like how she took that.
I loved it.
That was great. That was goldish. Right
And I love Serena for what she is, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I love Serena for what she is, bro.
Yeah.
But you know, I hate a nigga for who he ain't.
I feel like power is somewhere.
Fucking ghost. I hate a nigga for who he ain't, bro. And I can do the rest of the show without these headphones, man. I hate a nigga for who he ain't. Today, fucking ghost, my nigga. So first of all, y'all know the finale, it leaked. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, that really pissed me off. I found that it pissed me off because one, like I had been doing my hardest to avoid it.
I avoided the shit out of that.
I was in some Instagram comments looking at the Nicki and Cardi beef.
Right.
And somebody just said that shit, like, casually as hell. Like, hey, it was like, don't let Nicki and Cardi distract you from the fact that Tommy shot Angela in the chest.
Nigga gave the whole scene, did he? While she was on the stairs with her turtleneck.
Look. You want to know how I know I'm old and getting, like, I know I'm getting old and getting angry and shit?
Talk to me, bro.
Because I dead ass replied to that shit. I
we gotta get the explosion for Zach.
Like, I definitely replied to this shit.
He coming with the clips on niggas in the comments.
I literally
Zach coming with the clips and bitch, you look like Invader's him.
No, look, my shit said, bro, what? It said, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I didn't even know what it was. The profile could have been private and everything. Like, that nigga could have been in Canada. Like,
talk your shit, Zach.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was so pissed.
Man, I avoided that shit like a bad habit, nigga. I was like, nigga, I was purposely.
Your fade is a bad habit with your ugly ass.
Hold on. What you laughing at?
Oh,
look, ugly ass nigga. You got this cheap ass flannel on, ugly ass. Ever since you got an F-150, you been wearing a lot of country ass shit.
No.
You been wearing a lot of country singer outfits, nigga.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. Trevon flannel and your fade belong together.
Wait.
Them hoes both suck.
Nigga, how we supposed to know what your fade look like? The fans don't even know if you got a fade or not. I know your shit like on 6% right now. Bro, and you need to charge your fade right now.
Look, you wanna know his fade is so bad they don't even have that hoe on 2K.
And your chin and your lip got a dimple and that shit look like a colon.
My lip got a dimple.
Ugly. And you built like a colon.
My chin got a dimple.
Hold on.
And your teeth got a gap, hoe ass nigga.
Hey man,
you got a comment in your mouth.
Hey man, when you wear it, you wear it with class, nigga.
This
you wear it with class.
This nigga got a comment in his mouth, bro.
I'm just trying to figure out why all your hats always on the last notch. Them shit's always real tight. Little nigga. Hold on, wait, I gotta drop this one.
Nah, that ain't it, yo.
That wasn't it.
He pooped the fuck out there.
Nah, man.
Man, go ahead and cue up the end of the show, bro, because shit, it's about time, man. Fuck it. It's about time, man. But all I want to say today, bro, we leave y'all with love, bro. And we know we started the show off kind of serious, man, but it was meant to be talked about, bro. And we will be some fuck niggas if we didn't talk about what needed to be talked about. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We brought it up. We know it wasn't the lightest topic, but it needed to be discussed, man. You understand what I'm saying? And there's no place to better discuss it amongst my educated, strong black male brothers, Big Racks on Zach, and King Midas, man. And we want to thank y'all for listening. We hope y'all got something from this show. Zach, you got something to lead the people with, bro?
Do I got something to lead the people with?
Yeah.
I don't got the ox, fam.
You got something you want to lead the people with as far as a word? You got a word for the people?
Oh, I thought you meant like a song.
No,
no.
ZP Jakes.
ZP Jakes.
Get that
ZP
bag,
Jakes.
please. I love that bag.
Boy, ZP Jakes, dog.
I love that Zach. I love that
Jakes.
Dog. You got this Bobby Brown ass hair.
See, I knew you was finna.
You need to shut your ass up.
I knew you was finna go.
You look like your S curl dried up.
He look like every little step he take.
I'm saying it must be a lot of work to be wiping two booties up in this motherfucker, huh? Two booties up in this bitch, huh?
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Yeah, you
Rex.
know. I really don't have a word. Just shout out to everybody.
We leave you in love. King Midas, you got something to say to the people?
Man, I'm good, man.
Take us home, man.
Not much. Please, you got something to say?
What y'all want to play?
You want to say goodbye to people?
Play us something and take us home.
I was finna play 99 Problems.
Bye. Key, thank you for coming. You got something to say?
I had fun.
You got to talk today, man. Hey. Woo! Primary Colors Podcast, we love you so much. Thank you for listening today. Hey. It's important that you know you got to leave with love.
You talk a lot at the end of the song.
You got to lead with love. Hey.
Ready?
Hey, King Midas, you got a big ass fucking smile, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, your teeth extra large.
Busta Rhymes ass mouth, boy.
Busta Rhyme mouth having
ass. I'm finna rip y'all ass up. His hat made out of cargo material.
Cargo material? What the fuck was that?
Nigga hat look like a cargo pocket on his head.
My hat made out of cargo. Your hair made out of carpet.
I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. Definitely got that Walmart ass chain on. I'm finna rip your ass.
Walmart ass chain? You got that Walmart ass fade.
Shout out to AMX. Shout out to Ties, my nigga.